It's CNT, baby. What is good, my good people? It's your girl, Madam Joyce, in the bizzle, back again. Tell a friend. It's been another week, long time no speak, and I'm back with the Bobbiana, about to start the drama. You already know. Honestly, it's honestly, this year should be the year that I finally do my mixtape, because I feel like I've just been giving you guys rhythms, and I want to collate all my songs and lyrics into like a collection of like an EP or something fun. But hope guys, ew. Hope you guys have had an amazing week. I have a big announcement just to even start the show. Everybody has been screaming at me, coming for me, telling me that I need to put out high profile merch. I can finally announce that we have launched a website.
Come on.
Guys, can we deep it? 3.5 years later, we have finally got merchandise. The website is out now. It is candt.com. It's www.candt.com. But the T has an E at the end because I thought it was a wordplay, and like t-shirt, like I'm so happy. Thank you so much, guys, for pushing me. Honestly, if it wasn't for the bad boys and girls, this probably would have never come out. But the amount of people that was like, put out the t-shirts, I'm gonna beat you up, Joyce, I'm gonna fight you forever if you don't put out these t-shirts. So I was like, at this point, it's abuse, and I'm succumbing to it. So thank you so much, guys. It is finally out. www.candt.com. Get your high profile t-shirts now. It is in the original high profile black and white. And we also have a rhinestone version. So like, if you want to sparkle, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the bad boys and girls to wear this t-shirt. It's for the girls and it's for the girls. So somebody was like, somebody asked me, oh, are you having a men's version? And I said, this is the men's version. What are you talking about? Emmanuel, are you going to wear the baby tee?
No.
Get your little stomach out.
Nah, that is not really my type of style.
I feel like you should just give it to the girls and just give them a little bit of, a little bit of hoochie belly. Why not?
Nah.
Naima, I know Naima's going to shut it down in the baby tea though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, I'm so excited. Latif, we're not even going to go there with you.
No, my
Okay?
miss is going to get one though.
Hey,
100%.
she has to. She's a
100%.
bad bee.
100%.
Listen, this t-shirt is for bad bees only. If you don't think yourself as a bad bee, don't even wear the church. We don't want secure women in the t-shirt. Confident are bad bees only, period. But guys, I am so excited about this episode. First of all, we've moved the set. We've moved studios. And now the bar is literally at arm's length to me. Latif is literally right next to me. I'm actually arm's reach. I can actually, Latif, come on, listen, I can get me a little cocktail and just a little reach over. Like, I'm gassed. What is this, Latif?
So we've got tequila, we've got mango, we've got apple,
Okay.
we've got strawberry, and we've got pineapple.
At this point, you just poured everything in one cup. I said tickets.
Yeah.
And I love it. And a little bit of shaking. I love mango. Mango is quite thick like me. Like, I feel like when you like blend a mango, something just dropped it. When you blend a mango, it just has, it's like very like, I can't explain it. Like almost syrupy.
Yeah, it's thick. Like you said.
It's thick.
It needs something else to kind of balance
To balance
it.
it. What
That's why
else-
you need the
what
other
did you
stuff
put
into.
it?
So there's apple, there's pineapple. The pineapple kind of evens it out.
Because
Because I know you don't like orange. So that's why there's no orange inside.
Tell a lie, I do like orange. When I mean citrus, so me and Latif actually had a beef earlier because he came to bring me another cocktail and it was full of limes and I wanted to be thick. When I mean citrus, I mean, why am I having a cocktail and it's got lime, lemon, all these like tangy, orange I can do if it's with something else, but lime and lemon in a cocktail as if she's the main girl, maybe if she's the side girl, I can have it. But when the lime or lemon is a main girl in a cocktail, I'm just like, why are we doing that? If I wanted to have lemon, I will put it in hot water and call it skinny tea, you know? I don't want it in a cartel. Anyways, guys, I'm so excited about this episode because this is the official, unofficial debrief of Young, Famous, and African. Who made it the official debrief? Me. I did just now. No one told me to do this. But the way the bad boys and girls, the hoochie mamas and daddies have been talking about this show, I said I need a whole episode dedicated to the debrief. So welcome to the official, unofficial debrief of Young, Famous, and African. Now, if you have not watched the episode, if you've not watched the season, because I know the girlies in Africa, they're dropping it to you one at a time, and I am so sorry. Us in the Western world, we got the whole series in one. Bam! And guess what I did? Did I not watch the 8 episodes in my office in one day, in 8 hours? Yes, I did. That's what happens when you are jobless and single. And cheers to that. I watched the whole series in one day. Now, everybody in the studio right now. Emmanuel, did you watch it?
No.
Ridiculous. Naima, did you watch it?
No.
Ridiculous. Latif, did you watch it?
3 episodes.
You
Actually,
told
I
me
think
4.
It's 4. It's up to. I'm not too sure how many episodes, but I watched it up until. What's this Nigerian babe?
Inni.
Yeah, I watched it when she came and she started talking.
One thing about Latif, he's never going to let me down. As for the rest of you, very disappointed. But I just have so much to unpack about this season. I've watched season 1. I've watched season 2. I've watched season 3. Season 3 by far is the best series that this show had to offer. Netflix, well done. Clap for yourself and clap for Jesus. But hold on, I need to take a sip of my drink, guys. I need to take a sip of my drink because there's just so much to unpack. Netflix. When the first season came out, I swear I watched it for support. Anything African, I'ma ride out. Black power. Ow. The first season was good, but the camera angles were a bit. The wig was. Everything was a bit. It wasn't giving high quality, high class. But I said I'ma ride out because Africa. Samina, I said I have to represent my people. The second episode, I said, okay, cool, we're warming up. Now people are stepping out of private jet. I said, okay, the budget's increased. Season 3. Y'all did your mother big one. What the chaos, the angles, the production level. Y'all even got extras. I said, yeah, you did. Y'all did your biggest. Honestly, I had a time watching that series. First things first. I was talking to the bad boys and girls on Instagram, on Snapchat, and I made you guys send in some voice notes because I wanted to hear your opinion about the show. And boy, oh boy, did you people not hold back. We had over 200 voice notes, guys. Some of y'all have sent in 4-minute voice notes that I will listen to personally, but I promise you it couldn't possibly make the show. It's far too long, honey. Y'all really gave your speak, your spoke, and your spack. But one thing is one thing. Everybody had a lot to say. 80%, according to our poll, 80% of the bad boys and girls are watching this series. So I said I have to talk about it. Let's get the elephant in the room. Let's start with the first thing. Let's start with the first thing on Young, Famous, and African. Netflix, you know I was just hailing you earlier. I was saying well done, clap for yourself, you did a good job, but there's one thing you keep getting wrong. Who the is doing the hair on our ladies in this season? Who is the hairstylist? Who is the wig maker in this season? I feel like the last 3 seasons, it's been the same hairstylist. I don't want to say it's the girls personally. I don't feel like the girls are doing their own hair. I feel like from somebody who knows behind the scenes, I feel like they have hired 1 or 2 girlies to do the hair of everyone in the cast, except Iniedo, our good sister whose wig was always laid. Fantana, I'm sure she lays her own wig. And that's it. As for the rest of you, you guys must be using the same hairstylist because the wigs, the frontals this season. Now, a quick disclaimer. I actually got my hair done yesterday because I knew I was going to talk about wigs and I didn't want anyone to say on this episode, oh, but MJ, your wig is, no, it's not. I want you to zoom in, Emmanuel, zoom in and see the lace is invisible. Shut the fuck up. That's the first thing, so I have a right to say what I'm saying right now. The wigs in this season were terrible. And let me tell you, you know why it's irritating me? Season 1, the wigs were rough. And again, Africa. I said, let me ride for my girls. I will give them grace. Season 2, the wigs were rough. I said, you know what? Africa. We have to, I'm loyal to the cause. This season 3, I'm seeing Richard Mille on the wrist, Rolex on the wrist, 1,000 designer glasses. I'm seeing plane, aeroplane, designer shoe, designer bag, and the lace still remains clapped. What is the lace still remains haggard. Every single person on the season. Guys, come on. Yes, okay. I have had some very bad wig days. And you know what it is? It's not the wig. I don't want to even say the wig because the hair is good. Like when the girls wear their straight jet black, the hair is moving. When they wear their bouncy blowout, the hair is moving. Dyed, like the actual quality of the hair is really good. But the installs, I don't want to blame the girlies. I know it's not the girlies. I know it's the hairstylist that they've picked. Because season 2, sister hairstylist was fighting for her life to do a 13x6. She couldn't glue ear to ear. Every time it was lifting, I said, okay, that was season 2. Now, rather than mastering your crafts, you've now went to go and do 360 ponytail. You couldn't even do 13x6. Now you've graduated to try and do frontal 360 wig ponytail. What y'all did to Annie was wrong. Latif.
Even I was watching, I knew that was shocking.
What y'all did to Annie and that 360 wig where it was peeling from the back. Where the wig was peeling from the back.
And they were even zooming in so you could actually clearly see
Netflix, you know what, you mother... You zoomed in, you knew what you was doing, you nasty piece of work. You knew what you was doing when you zoomed in to poor Annie and you caught her nape. You had no business being at the back of her neck. You knew what you was doing. This is, I feel like this is something that the people want from the girlies. This is a representation of us women from all over Africa. Please, we got to do. We are 3 seasons in. There is no excuse. The only person's hair that was laid was Platinum Diamond or Diamond Platinum.
Yeah. To be fair.
The only person's hair that was laid this whole season was Diamond Platinum and his faux locks, and he ate that up. He ate those faux locks up. I loved it. Can I just say, Diamond looked really good this season. Diamond looked really bloody good this season.
His outfits were on point as well.
The what?
His outfits.
The outfits were on point. Whoever styled him this season, mwah, but we're gonna get to you, you dirty little bugger. You know, this episode is about to kill me. Honestly, this is me and Latif's episode. These lot haven't even watched it. They don't even know what we're talking about.
I have a question though.
Go on.
So even on Zari's wedding day, the hair wasn't good?
Okay. On Zari's wedding day, it's not the hair was laid. I'm not gonna lie, because I rewatched it today when I went to my stylist. Annie's hair looked amazing. Everyone's hair looked amazing. I'm not sure why Fantana went to a pink wig. I'm not sure why.
It was just out of place, no?
It was for a wedding. It was quite out of place for me. I don't understand why you decided. And the thing is, she got good wigs. Fantana got good wigs. I'm not sure why that was the color that she chose that day.
Maybe she was trying to upstage Zari. Did they have beef?
Okay. Fantana and Zari got beef because Diamond is Zari's baby daddy. Not just baby daddy, it's like love of my life type P. They've got kids together. I believe they got 3 children together. Kids. And it was love of my life type P.
No, 2.
They got 2.
They got 2, and she's got 3 from somewhere else.
Huh? Zari the boss lady.
So she's got 5 total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got 5 kids. She got 5 kids.
Are any of them with her husband?
She looks good. What's that?
Are any of them with her husband?
I believe that she's either pregnant currently, and guys, don't quote me. I know that I saw that they were having a baby, but I'm not sure if they've already had it.
Okay.
Because I saw it somewhere. Again, don't quote me. I could be talking out of my crack. But I'm pretty sure I saw her husband and Zari doing a YouTube vlog family thing, announcing that they were going to have a baby together. Which, if that's the case, a huge congratulations. Zari looks phenomenal. I love Zari. She's messy as she's the villain, but let me tell you the difference between, and we'll get into this, let me tell you the difference between Zari and Annie. Zari walks in her villainhood. She knows who she is. I'm a wicked woman. I stand on business. That's Zari. 100. Annie is a wavering villain, and I hate that. 1 minute villain, 1 minute victim. If she stood in her villain P this season, I would have been a lot more calm with Annie, but she wasn't standing on business. Anyways, Fantana and Zari have beef because Fantana is dating, well, she thinks she's dating Diamond, and there was a lot of push and pull between those two in season 2. Fantana came in season 2. That's where we were introduced with her and Lewis. Is it Lewis or Louise? Her and Louise came in season 2. Diamond fancied Fantana. There was still some things, like they hadn't fully ended, but Zari and Diamond were still trying to figure each other out, and she came into the mix, and then that's how they have conflict. I believe it should be a dying case now, because obviously Zari's got married to a very handsome man. What's his name? Shakib. I like him a lot. I think he's fabulous. Guys, I wanna play a voice note. I wanna play one of y'all's voice notes. I sent it to Emmanuel because I wanted to get someone that gave me like a kind of overview of what they were feeling about the show, and then we are gonna get into it character by character. Let's go.
Hey Han, my name is JC, and if you want to review young, famous, and African, come in, because what is my brother Diamond doing on there? I'm from Tanzania, and that man is just embarrassing us. But if you've ever dated a Tanzanian man, you know he's not even embarrassing us. That's just how they are. Our sister Annie.
I think this is going at 1.5. I need to reduce it. Sorry, guys.
Our sister Annie. What is... Girl, Nadia was bringing the drama, the everything. I don't understand what Fantana is doing on that show, but it is what it is at this point. But listen, I am so ready to sit down and review it because I was gasping for air. Why was I gasping for air? I was holding my sofa. Season 3 came through. Season 3 was there for us. It collected everything.
Yeah,
I loved it. I loved the show. It was great. Amazing cast. Zari was going out with Diamond at some point, so as Tanzanians, we really liked her, but I don't understand her right now. She comes off as a mean girl, but it's Zari the boss lady. Shakib, that man talks. He listens and then he talks. I loved him. He's amazing. For Zari, I think Louis, Louis needs therapy. Ini brought in the drama. It was great. It was amazing. But you know what, as a Tanzanian, let me just apologize for Tanzanian men because I don't know what my brother was doing in there. But it was great. I'd love to be on your show. So yeah, let's do it.
And that's how you do a mother overview in 1 minute 30 seconds, guys. She ate that up. She said this person, this person, this person, this person. In conclusion, I can tell she got a good job. She did point, evidence, explanation, link, overview. She ate that up. Guys, let's talk about Diamond. We were just having a conversation about him. Diamond this season. Where do I even start with Diamond? First of all, like I said, he looked so good this season. The outfits were eating. There was one outfit he wore in the confessionals where he was wearing an all brown number. I'm going to put it up here. All brown number. And he had like an LV brown bucket hat. The guy ate that up. I said, nah. Because I've watched season 1. Remember season 1 where he had the 2 puff like this? He had 2 buns like this. I was not even looking twice at that man. This season, he got himself some extensions. Yeah. The outfits give. Then he had one outfit. The fact I even remember this off head, I hate it. He was wearing a red shirt. He now wore one. He was now wearing 20 chains. 20 chains. And you know me, I don't like loud. I like
Simple.
It's plain Janes. I'm a plain Jane type of girl. So all this bust down. It's not usually my steez. But my goodness, was Diamond looking like a diamond platinum for real this season. Every outfit was given. So kudos to him. What I will say is that he is one of the messiest people. He is one of the guys. He's the boy. He's the type of guy that when you was younger, your mom would wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning and you will hear her saying, in the name of Jesus, 100%. We rebuke every evil demon. We rebuke every devil, every person that, every sheep in wolf's clothing. We reject in Jesus' name. He's the type, that's the prayer points that your mom was talking about when she rose up at 2 a.m. in the morning and pray against people. That's the prayer because, this guy is so toxic. His confessionals came like, you know, when the Catholic Church, they go to the pulpits and they go into the room to go and confess to the pastor because they feel like it's never going to come out. That was what his confessionals was giving.
Do you know when I knew the guy's a write-off? When he said, I think, you know when they were in the boxing thing? Mm-hmm. When what's her name? She went to speak to him anyway. And he said,
Fantana.
Yeah. And he said, the only thing I can guarantee you is good D. That's the only thing you can guarantee. That's when I knew this guy's crazy.
And she too was giggling. Oh my God. I was really, that dynamic between Diamond and Fantana, I was really rocking between, is Diamond really a player or is Fantana just slow? I was rocking between the two because yes, Diamond likes to lie, as we've seen. Yes, Diamond is a smooth talker. But Fantana, you could not possibly be that slow. And you know what was I'm sorry, guys, I need to play another voice note because let's get into Diamond and Fantana. Somebody sent in this voice note and I just need to play it.
Hi, Madam Joyce. Lee here. Can I just start off by saying that I'm a huge fan? I'm a huge fan. Yeah. Love your podcast, down. Love you. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into this young African and famous. Oh my God. Fantana had me so upset. If I tell you, I wanted to just throw that remote at the TV because that was so upsetting for me, how she just allowed herself to be so delusional. But at the same time, we've all been there, so I get her. Okay, I get her. As for Diamond, oh my God. That manipulating, lying, love-bombing dog. Yo, Diamond bored me so much. But all in all, it was a great season. Loved it, kept me entertained, did what a typical reality TV show is supposed to do.
The girls are mad at Diamond.
Yeah.
Latif, the girls are mad at Diamond.
Girls should be mad at themselves, man.
Don't be that person.
there should be. You look from a far distance, you can tell that this guy's a
He's
danger.
What? Dangerous boy.
That's a hazard warning. Straight
Dangerous
away.
boy. Why do us girls do that? Why do we see the red? You saw the red flags, baby, but you ignored the red flag. Why do we do that?
Even her girl is telling her this guy ain't the, and she's still going.
She's
What can you
still.
do?
What? Nah, at this point, that's what I'm saying. Who do I blame? Because I'm looking at Diamond, and I can see from the way, girl, you know damn well he didn't fly you. He didn't bring no damn flowers from Tanzania. You know damn well. So when he was in the confessionals, like, I didn't bring it. I was like, we know you didn't bring it. Don't be so. And stuff like that. If somebody said that to me, I'm like, okay, thank you. But in my mind, I'll be thinking, why are you lying? What is the difference between Tanzania's flower and South African flower? Unless there's the wild, there's a special raw flower in Tanzania that only the Tanzanian soil can grow that I don't know about. Like stuff like that. In my mind, I'll be thinking, why are you lying? These times the tag of the bloody florist is still on the label. Girl, bye. I just felt like Diamond was so toxic this season, but he made good TV. That's one thing for sure. He made TV. Did you hear when he said that he can get Zari like this? Click on, like if he wants to get Zari back, that he can get her with a click of his finger.
Even that situation, Joyce, you can't marry Zari. He's crazy to marry her.
Really?
Of course, you know clearly, you can see that the woman you've married loves another man, and you still marry.
You think Zari still loves Diamond?
Of course she does. Of course, 100. He still loves her as well. Like the connection that they have is different.
I don't think she loves him.
Nah, it's still on.
Just feel like, you know what it is, yeah? This is why I don't like to date people with children. Wait, I'm sure I've changed my mind about this like 7 times.
Yeah. Your most recent answer was you wouldn't do it.
Okay, I'm still standing on business. Thank God. Hallelujah. I'm still standing on business. Because you see, I think what it is with Zari is that no matter what woman comes into his life, she always wants to assert herself. Listen, don't even think you're above me. I think she acts the way she does, knowing that he has a girlfriend, knowing that he has other women, because it's an ego thing. I think the same for him. And I think it's the same for him.
For him, he thinks I'm the number one, and I will always be able to be number one. It doesn't matter who comes.
I think for them, I think their relationship is ego feeding. I think they like the idea that I can get this woman at any time because I was here first.
Yeah,
meaning that any man that comes in, it's like, baby, don't ever feel too special. I'm the baby father. I'm the baby mom. Don't you dare second in command, stay your place. And I don't think it has anything to do with they want each other back. I think it's to feed their own egos.
I'm going to say something and I know it's going to sound toxic. Yeah,
anyways, no one knows your face. If you say it, it's okay.
But I think in terms of getting on when you've had kids, it's just too nice between them.
What do you mean?
It's too when I see them sitting down eating, it's like a family. That's too nice. Me marrying into and seeing that they're all like that. It's too.
What Shakib, Zari, and Diamond.
Yeah, I think that the obviously when Zari and Diamond are sitting down talking with the kids, it's just all too friendly and family-ish.
Do they hate each other?
I prefer that. I prefer for you to be slagging off, saying you hate him, so I'll be more confident. Okay, cool. But now when they're all nice, going out for dinner, it's all I don't like that, man.
I just feel like Shakib is a nice guy. He is I had 2 feelings about Shakib this season. Is it Shakib or Shakiri? What's the boy's name?
It ends with a B. So
yeah, Shakib. Yeah, it is Shakib.
Because I feel like I'm confusing his name. I really love Shakib this series. He's new. He's just come in season 3. We've never seen him before. First of all, absolutely gorgeous. I think he was the most handsome man this season for me. I would say Luis, but we're gonna get to that another day. Just don't. There's just so much to unpack. There's just if you see Latif's face, Luis, we're holding our own for you. Shakib, absolute gentleman. He made me think, maybe I need to start looking at Uganda. Oh, this Nigerian boys. This season, I think I need to broaden my horizon. I need to stretch my net, because his temperament, he was quiet, confident. That's the thing. He was calm and confident. He wasn't braggadocious in his confidence. He was very chill, but he was very assertive, and it was so attractive. Like that calm, quiet assertion. I remember when he was sitting across to Diamond. Even Diamond has it, but he has a bit more arrogance to him. I remember he said, listen, I saw a video of you and my wife, and you are singing this song. Don't disrespect her again. And I thought, yes, honey, eat that up. Eat that up is given. Digest that is given. And he didn't shout, and he didn't go, but it was what's the word? It was stood on business.
Can I ask you something, Joyce, though?
Talk to me.
Can you see him getting cheated on, though?
I don't think Zari could cheat. But what I do, I
see 100%.
I think more for me, I don't think Zari would cheat. But I feel Zari needs to let him be a man. Be independent out in the world, but in your home, you need to let him run. How can she? I don't know if you're at this point, guys. How can Zari tell Shakib to get out the car?
And this is
Zari was driving the steering wheel, and Shakib had brought up that this whole season Shakib had been fighting for his life. And to be honest, for me, not once did he have the balls to check his wife.
And this is why you will get cheated on.
I don't feel like please don't wish that on my Shakib.
I don't wish it on him, but you can just tell from the exchanges and stuff like that. There was one. Anyway, we'll discuss Luis.
Shakib was fighting every single person. Luis, Diamond, everyone. Guy was sitting down with every single person except his wife. And the minute he brought it up to her, she said, "Get out my car. Walk to your destination." I said, in the grind to look at that one day. I said, yo, Zari the boss lady. Zari the boss lady indeed. When Naked kept saying, she's the one that wears the trousers. I need to come up. And first of all, Emmanuel, don't ever look at me like that again.
Like what?
You heard my accent, my South African accent, and you rolled your eyes. I saw it, and I'm just letting you know I'm working on it. I don't know what accent. It could have been Polish for all I know, but I love the South African accent.
Yeah.
It's so sick. Can you do a South African accent, Emmanuel?
Nah.
Naima?
Absolutely not.
No. I was trying. Listening yesterday, I was trying my bad.
I love it. I love it. I don't know what I couldn't. If I tried. South African. That's it. South African. Is that something? It's okay. Anyways, what was I saying? I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
No, in terms of
he was fighting everybody on the season except Zari. Even though Zari was the one that was hugging back, squeezing a little tight, Zari is she's a you know what? I can't hate her. I can never hate that woman, you know. She is a villain, but she stands on business. Anyways, let's get back to Diamond Platinum. I got a voice note for you from one of the bad boys and girls, because they ain't done talking about Diamond and Fantana. We start again.
The Hoochie Mamas and Hoochie Daddies. This is Tolu dialing in from the United States.
Come on,
New
USA.
Jersey. I'm here to say that Diamond is not the villain. And yeah, I kind of sided with my sis Fantana, unfortunately. You know, I just call myself.
So is she siding with Diamond or siding with Fantana? I didn't hear that. So she's saying that Diamond is not the villain and Fantana's a silly Billy.
Yeah, I agree with that though.
She said she's siding.
That's the thing. I heard two things.
Yeah, like she doesn't like Diamond, but she's siding with.
Okay, so she's gonna ride for her sis, but it's not Diamond's fault.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to talk about Fantana for a little minute. Fantana came into the scene in season 2. I was very excited because I love a thick girly. I will always ride for my thick girlies. She looks amazing. I love how she looks. I love her style. But I don't think I want to see Fantana in season 4. I'm sorry. I don't think I want to see Fantana in season 4. Because when she first came onto the scene as the biggest dancehall artist in Ghana, that's how we intro. The biggest dancehall artist in Ghana. That's how we knew her for. Season 2 went. Season 3 went. Your whole storyline for the last 2 seasons has been about Diamond. And I feel like for somebody who was supposed to represent the upcoming artists or the boss ladies, or you have actually just let me down hard. Because to this day, when Naked was like, when Luis, when they had that fight, and Luis was like, name 3 tracks. I was like, name 1. Name 1.
And Naked made it worse when he said, does she even have 3 tracks?
The fact that Naked was stuck on the first, he said name 3. You know where someone says name 3, you will say the most popular one at first. You say the first one that you do, the guy kept quiet in his whole entirety. He didn't say nothing. Naked could not even name 1. You know that whole episode rocked me so hard. I had to go and watch. I had to go on Spotify. I said, you know what? Yeah, I've actually never listened to this girl's music. Let me go and actually see if she's an artist, because at this point I was having doubts. Because the only time we
She got real songs.
She got real songs. She's got an EP, guys. Please check it out. Pills and Concoctions.
I'm going to listen to it on the way home. Oh, that is fun.
Please listen to the.
Do you like it, the music?
This is the thing, yeah. If she was focused on her craft rather than chasing man, we would see better. That's the honest, because for me, she has star quality. She's beautiful. She looks banging. She's got great sense of style, but you have reduced your whole career to Diamond's girl. And I hate that for you, sis. I absolutely hate it for you, sis. And this is the thing. The reason I'm very passionate about this, because Nadia, who we're going to get into, because absolutely loved her this season. How incredible. What an incredible human being. Nadia, I feel like when I was looking at Nadia, I saw elements of myself in that situation, because I'm the type of friend who can see my friend is in a very toxic situation. Especially Fantana gives me the type of girl that she has a lot of love to give. She's somebody that, what's the word? She has a lot of love to give, and she's somebody that, she cares. And you imagine you're watching your friend giving their love and care to somebody who is just the wrong person, who's just an idiot that's playing her around. Now, it's different if, for example, everybody knows what's going on. Fantana's having booze, Diamond's having booze, and we're just shagging and having a good time. Yes, when everybody's aware of the situation, it's fine. But Diamond is intentionally selling her more than what it is. And he's telling you one thing, but is very happy. You know how disgusting, guys, come closer. Do you know how disgusting and how much a man does not rate you for a woman to ask you, what are we doing? Or for a woman to ask you, another woman to ask you, what's going on between you and Fantana? And he even reduced you to a comeback and said, we are just he didn't say they're talking, he didn't say we're dating, he said we're just
bedroom buddies.
We are bedroom buddies, nothing more, nothing less. To say it to a woman that he's just met. And let me tell you one thing about Diamond, why I know he doesn't rate that girl. Because look at the confessionals of how he speaks about Fantana, and look at the confessionals about how he speaks about Zari. And you will know the difference between when a man respects you and when a man doesn't respect you. Because Zari has done a lot worse to Diamond in this show, and he has spoken about her even at higher levels than Fantana. Fantana's not done anything except defend this man, you know. Ride or die. And every opportunity Diamond gets to insult her, he will use it. He's never done that to Zari. Even though Zari has shown that man shaggy. The most he ever said, no, he even backtracked it. The most I ever heard him say was, oh, trust me, I won't see my children again, or something like that. And then he came back to say, I'm really trying to make sure that doesn't happen. And every time Zari has shown that man shaggy, he has never spoken about her out of turn once. Of course, that's the mother of his children. But what I'm trying to get everyone to realize is how a man behaves when he respects a woman versus when he doesn't give a flying cahoots 100%. About her. 100%. When I saw that, I just said, at this point, it's self-inflicted abuse. Because Nadia has told you, you've seen it on the blogs, you decide to be blind. Because I watched the video that people were talking about on the blogs. So the video that had surfaced that his girlfriend Z, I'm not sure what the Z stand for, and they were together. He said it's a music video. I saw the video. That was no Bumble Club music video. That was in public settings. He was squeezing her waist. She was holding him. That was not a music video. That's his artist. And the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Are you not even embarrassed? You that's a rapper. You've been shagging this guy for 2 seasons, not even a single feature. You've been shagging this guy for 2 seasons. Not even a song. This one is charting. What other song has Diamond sung? Let me even see what song. In the last... Wait. Hold on, guys, because I'm not done. In the last 2 seasons, he dropped Koma Sava. Then shoot. This song is eating. Yeah. You know that one? He's dropped bangers after bangers. The money's growing, climbing. He didn't say, baby, you know I care for you. Let me bless your EP. Let me lay a track for you. I hate that. I hate that a lot.
I'm looking at her album now, actually.
It's okay. It's actually okay. Right. So for me, Fantana. And one last thing before I get off these two's necks. That baby, I'm pregnant situation is another reason why Fantana out. Because it was so producer led. When Nadia came and was like, oh my goodness, honestly, Nadia has really tried with her friend. Anyways, when Nadia came and was like, oh, when Nadia came and she was at her house and she said, oh, I think I'm pregnant. And then she goes, no, she said, oh, I missed my period. She goes, what? So you're pregnant? She was like, no, I don't know. It's just, I was like, get this off my camera now, TV right now. Get it out of my TV right now. Because it was so producer, let's create a scene. What does it take you to fucking pee on a stick? And 30 seconds later, you find out you wasted a whole episode to do this. Fantana might be pregnant for Diamond.
That's what I was thinking, the same thing. And then even she's saying the same thing on the safari. And I'm thinking, why are you telling people?
We're in a whole new location in a safari. And you're still umming and ahhing. Oh, I've just been 2 weeks. I'm sorry, Fantana. It's been fun. You look great. But the storyline is tired. I really was hoping to at least see something about herself. We don't know nothing about her. Everybody else has their own inner storyline. Every single person except one person, which I'm going to speak about. Every single person has their own eternal storyline. Your storyline is Diamond Platinum. Get her out. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
I'm going to play my voice note from you guys. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do a bit of voice note roulette. Because I haven't listened to every single one. Somebody sent me, this is what I mean. Look at this. I don't want to show the person. These are 4 separate voice notes, 2 minutes long. Let's listen to the first one.
Hi, my name is Odomayo. So I found this number on your story and I just called. Oh, I'm sending this voice note to give my opinion for a chance to be featured on the show. So let's start with Annie, right? So it just looks like she's very confused and insecure. Like there's no way that you'd be happy with your life and you just start sending shots to other people. Like if you're comfortable, if you're good with your own life, you're not even gonna care that much about what other people are doing or saying. And she just came there on somebody's wedding. Like if you have a problem with somebody else, cool, but there's a time and a place. Like on somebody's wedding or at somebody's wedding, you're calling somebody else a witch, commenting on the groom. Like, if you had a problem with these people, don't come at all. Or wait till the most suitable time to start going off for other people. Like, it was very, very embarrassing.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you Annie, are you okay, Annie? I can sing the whole song.
Annie was not okay, mate.
Nah, but Annie, come closer. On the guys. On the biggest man thing, yeah. Lights, camera, action aside. Human to human, is Annie actually okay? Is Annie actually okay? I want to play one more voice note before we get into Annie, because I played the voice note because I wanted to roulette and see which person we're going to talk about. I did not want to talk about Annie. I did not want to land on Annie because I'm not ready for this conversation, guys. I'm not. Let me give him one more. Can I just say, I love you guys. I love you guys so much for being involved in this show and just the tea.
Hi, I really enjoy your show. I'm Victoria, by the way. Yeah, good job. You're doing a good job. But about the show on Netflix, Young Famous African, it was crazy. Every single episode, every gathering, every event was just
Chaos.
bickering and fighting. I don't know how to feel about that. But then again, about Annie, I felt bad for her. I'm not gonna lie. I see what they were saying about her. Like, okay, she was being all dramatic and she was causing a lot of problems. But at the same time, it's like I feel like she was actually being ganged up on. Like I feel like she was, but and then where I got a little confused was at the I don't know I'm gonna spoil this for people that haven't seen it. But
Spoilers.
at the end where she was trying to settle her issues with Swanky, and then um she says that it was a voice note, and then Swanky says it wasn't a voice note, it was a call. And then she says, "No, you're changing it now. It was a voice note, not a call." And then Swanky's like, and I'm like, wait. In season 2, I remember clearly Swanky saying that it was a call. He never said it was a voice note. So I was like, what is wrong with Annie? Like, is she okay? Like, I hope she's good because I don't know. I hope she's good. I don't know. Like I'm speaking like from realistically. I hope she's
human
good
to human.
because, dang, that was crazy, and everybody just kept going off on her. I didn't really like. I mean, I know that Nadia is going through things with like her boyfriend that passed, but bro, calm down.
Nadia was, thank you so much, sister. I love you so much. I can't play them all from end to end just because I want to make sure I get through as many as possible. Because, guys, 200 voice notes, man, is so hard. I don't know, there was no relevance to that, but I just want to say that. Anyways, so, general concern, is Annie okay? Now, like I said, I've watched the show season 1, season 2. Season 3, this was the most chaotic I've seen her. Now that doesn't change. In season 1 and season 2, she was in her villain girl bag, but it was not as erratic as what we are seeing in season 3. Now I personally thought that maybe it's because, season 1 she did it with Two-Face. I believe season 2 she also did it with Two-Face. Now she's like solo dolo, doing it herself. He's not filming in South Africa or whatever they are. But Latif, please help me because I'm let's start with the wedding. Let's just start with the wedding.
She was surprised to be invited, right? That's what I read.
She was surprised to be invited because in season 1 and 2, Zari and Annie have always had beef. I can't remember off the top of my head why they were fighting. I just think Zari generally has an attitude issue. We've all agreed.
100%.
She's mouth for mouth. Like she's just attitude gal. I can't remember why in season 1 and 2 they were fighting. But yes, she was surprised at the wedding that she was invited. Okay, cool. Fair.
And she said she has more enemies than friends.
Yeah, this is the problem. Go on, Latif.
I think she had to. If you don't invite Annie, then that's a headache in itself. Do you get it?
Forget about that. Obviously, they're filming and producers, whatever. You had to be there for the show or whatever. Here's my thing. She went through the whole. Everybody was making dibs and dabs. They were making digs and dags at the wedding. Fantana said that the wedding looked like a barbecue. She was like, yeah, it looks like a gathering, like a barbecue. Annie also made claims that
he's a bit young.
Yeah, he's a bit young, and Zari's wedding looks like her outdoor wedding and she's copying her. Okay, cool. Everybody made digs at that wedding day. Everybody was shady. I think even Nadia said a little bit of shade. So everybody was talking about the wedding at the wedding, doing shady. The issue that I had with Annie decided, as she's sitting there slagging the wedding off, saying that the sons and the husband, and she doesn't even know who's the son, who's the husband, because everybody looks the same age. She said all of those things. Sister now rose up. She now rose up, guys. Shit. You can't even see me. Guys, she now stood up to the congregation. Shut, Diamond. Shush. She now rose up to the congregation. And I thought, yeah, this is her time. And she said, because they had a beef on the internet a couple months before. I believe they did. Mm-hmm. They had an issue between themselves.
They were going back and forth.
They were going back and forth on the internet. She said, I'm even surprised that you invited me to your wedding. And I'm sitting there as a viewer like, okay, give us some. You know when you see in the movies where somebody goes, does anybody oblige to these two being congregated in marriage? And then somebody comes and it was like, yeah, I thought it was going to be that moment. So I was like, Annie is about to start this season with the biggest moment of the season. I thought she was going to give, listen, you dumb, you old ass, haggard, tired. I thought she was going to give us something. She said, this is how she started. She said, I know that we've had, what did she say? It was such a, wait, guys, I need to think. She said something along the lines of, oh, yeah, I'm surprised that you invited me to your wedding. And I was like, yeah, same. Like I'm in Annie's corner right now. And she was like, but honestly, I really appreciate it, even though over the two. Huh? Annie, what was that? I thought you was gonna stand on business and cuss her out. I thought the mic was to be like, yeah, I'm in your face right now, so what's it giving? What are you gonna give to me? She said, obviously, I think you're amazing. I was like, no! What was that?
I thought there was gonna be a fight.
I thought this is gonna be the wedding of the year. You see me, yeah. I love trash TV. I thought this. I said, how the fuck in episode 1 has the moment of all moments already happened? I said, no. If this is episode 1, so I was sitting there thinking she's gonna stand up, and she's gonna come for her up. And she said, honestly, I know we've had our differences over the last 2 years, but thank you for letting me come, and you're so amazing. Huh? Annie, are you okay? Annie? No, that's not what was. You can't talk about somebody and 5 minutes later start, your voice is now shaking on the mic saying that you think they're amazing. It's terrible. It's terrible. And you see, this is what I'm saying. This is why I like Zari. Zari is a villain and she stands on business. Annie is a wavering villain. Annie is the type to set a house on fire and be confused as to why she's burnt. That is my problem with Annie. Listen, I love good TV. I can appreciate a villain. I can see someone and be like, you a toxic bitch. But goddamn, like for example, what's the lady from Real Housewives? Gone with the Wind Fabulous.
Giselle, Karen, or
Gone with the Wind Fabulous.
Phaedra?
Come on, you can't be what's her name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Gone with the Wind Fabulous.
From Atlanta?
It's not Atlanta. It's where? Yeah, Atlanta. She's got hazel eyes.
Oh, Kenya.
Kenya Moore. You see Kenya Moore? She is a villain. But she stands in her villainhood. And that's why I with her. If you're going to be a villain on business. Zari is a villain on business. And it doesn't matter who, what, or where. Even when, oh God, we're moving. So Annie is a wavering villain. You will set the house on fire. Zari's the type to cross her arms and smile and say, Annie's the type of person, hey, they burnt me, oh, why did they burn me? I didn't do anything. That is what was pissing me off this whole season. And she done it every single time. She would be the instigator of something. Then somebody reacts and she is crying victim. Please, I can't defend you.
Joyce, did you feel sorry for her at the table though? At the dinner table?
Wait, what happened at the dinner table?
You know when they were all getting at her, when first of all she's beeping with, who was she beeping with? Oh, she's beeping with someone, and then after that beep finished, she was catching her breath, and then Swanky started his thing with her, and then in the end, you didn't feel sorry for her?
No,
I felt sorry for her.
You can't set the, this is the thing, because you can't set me, yeah. Let me tell you, this is how I live my life, yeah. There's no such thing as low blows to me. You guys that watch the podcast, you guys already know, I don't believe in low blows. If you don't want to get blown low, stay the at the ring. Don't cause problems, and then when people bring you to the ground, you're not crying. Just leave everybody alone. Be like Luis in season 1 and 2. People will call him a stupid and you'll keep quiet. Sometimes just be that. If you know you cannot handle the heat, if you know you don't want low blows, stay out of the ring. You don't have to fight. You don't have to do the rah, rah, rah. You see why Nadia blew up at Annie? Because after you've now said, wait, it was the wave, it was the cracking of the voice. I think you're amazing. After your voice was cracking at the wedding, you now went to dinner with, what's her name? Nadia. And what's the new girl's name? Kelfie. And Kelvy's asking you, how's the wedding? And she says something like, if they're both happy, I guess they're happy, I guess. Something shaking. She said something after your voice was shaking. She said, man. After your voice was shaking, you stood up. And you're trembling in the mic that you think someone is amazing. You've now gone to dinner 2 days later and you're now coming with if they're happy, I guess, or something along the lines of that. Not gonna lie, me as well, I would have lost my shit. Because I don't think Nadia even was sorry like that, but it's the principle.
Yeah, I heard that.
It is the principle, guys. How did you stand up when your voice is shaking?
Yeah.
And somebody else had the word they said, stand on business. That's for me. Stand on business. So when that whole dinner thing happened and everybody was coming at her, if that was Zari, she would have stood up and she'd have been like, you are my your baby father's this, your mom is this, you came from this, you got no money. Next, look at your shoe. You are wasted. She would have read all of them for filth. Now, you're feeling it. Now you've come to cause beef with every single person. Now you're feeling attacked.
Yeah, she couldn't take the heat, man.
She couldn't take the heat.
She couldn't take that heat, man.
You trust me, Bessie, you can take the heat. I don't like that. That's why, be a peacemaker. You see me? I'm a peacemaker. I don't look for problems. Because I know, when it comes down to it, I can only do so much. I can only take 2 beefs at a time. 4 people up me at one go, I will actually have an aneurysm. If that was me, you just have to, I will pretend to faint. That's the only way. That's the only thing about myself. I'm trying to faint. I'm trying to have a spaz, a panic attack, something. I would just pass out. There's no way. There's no way. I want to move on. Because Annie is a part in all these stories. But I want to move on to Nadia quickly.
Hi MJ. So currently I'm in episode 6, and all I have to say is that I feel like Nadia is my person. Honestly, because the way she stands on business and the way she's a girl's girl towards Fantana, not minding the fact that you do not advise people in love is so real. And just her like, I hate when people use what they are going through as an excuse to be to people. Like, we are all going through something. Like, point taken, Annie went through a lot, but Nadia is also going through something, but you don't see her causing destruction everywhere. And it's just so annoying how everybody's defending her or something. And the fact that Annie lacks no ounce of accountability is so annoying. Oh my God. As someone that has been in that situation with friends that never see anything wrong in what they're doing, but always want to play the victim, I get so emotional. I get so angry watching this film, but I'm just so happy that this is real tea. Whether it's scripted or not, I don't really care. They're really giving us a show and I love it. I'm here for it.
Thank you, sister. I so agree with what Baby Girl said in terms of, I don't even know the babe's name. Did she even say her name? Please, can people start saying their names so I can speak? Anyways, I love you so much. You see, Nadia, guys, for you guys that don't know the details, her ex-boyfriend was shot dead. Like, he was targeted and killed. And in 2023. So maybe as they're filming this in 2024, the previous year, her boyfriend has been shot, killed, and has died.
When I saw her a bit when she was like, when she broke down and she started getting emotional, but I was like, when she said my person, I wasn't too sure if that was
her partner. I'm not sure. Yeah, her partner, her boyfriend. I'm not sure what the but I'm sure that when I read the blogs, it was like her man. Her man got shot, killed in a targeted assassination in South Africa. Nadia still managed to be there for her friend. Nadia still managed, because I've watched Nadia in season 1 and season 2. She is literally life of the party, fun girl, great personality. Someone is going through something and still has the chest to be a supportive friend to your friend that's doing stupidity. She still managed to show up for everybody. She still managed to show up to everybody looking good. Annie is not like Nadia, where Nadia doesn't look like what she's been through. Annie this season looked like what she's going through.
Yeah, she looks tired, man. She looks tired in this episode.
Nah, sorry. Annie. On the biggest man thing. Is everything okay?
Joyce, this is the first time I'm watching this, yeah. When she was saying, when she was packing her stuff to go, I was like, yeah, you need to go, B.
I thought she was going to come back and get better.
No.
Maybe she came back with an even worse wig than when she left.
She looks stressed.
She came back worse than how she left for her. I need a break. How? Anyways, kudos to Nadia. Nadia is very much like me in terms of friendship. I feel like I've come to a realization where I can only say things once. Because what I didn't like, back to the dinner with Fantana, Diamond, Nadia. Nadia was being an amazing friend and basically pulled Diamond up in front of everybody to say, yo. I've lost my train of thought. Yo, like, who's this girl? So basically tried to pull Diamond up on the fact that he has a girlfriend and is playing her friend. Fantana is sitting there like a sausage roll defending Diamond. Nadia is out here looking stupid for you and you're defending the man who is publicly in another relationship and the whole world is aware except you. How is that possibly? You see, me, for myself, for my peace of mind, I tell myself, if I say it 3 times, I'm not saying it again. If I've warned you about the same guy 3 times, I am not saying it again. Nadia she's going through her own heartbreak. She's now trying to console her friend through her own heartbreak. Do you get? Your friend is going through heartbreak. You're going through your own heartbreak, but you're willing to put your emotions aside to be able to console your friend. Nadia was the winner for me this season. Number 1. Number 2, she did something that Fantana don't. And this is why I'm saying Fantana out again. Round 2. You see, when Annie was talking about Zori, Nadia pulled her up on it. Nadia said, you're being fake. This is not giving. Shush your mouth. When Fantana had dinner with Annie and Annie was opening her mouth, talking all sorts of nonsense about Swanky, Fantana sat there with a fake smile on her face and she's like, yeah, wow. Obviously, us from the Western world, we know what that was. We know when someone says, wow, like there's some nuances that we understand. She's American. I don't believe Annie clocked what she was doing, which is why it was a surprise to her for some reason, why Fantana went back to Nadia to report about what Annie had been saying about Swanky. Don't be a selective bad girl. Because when Luis breathed, you were barking like a dog at him. Annie was cussing your friend and you sat down and was silent. For me, that's why I fucked with Nadia this season. If she saw it, she would say it. If she felt it, she would express it. She won't do the go to the next person and then be smiling in the person's face. I did not feel it. From the whole season, I knew Fantana did not like Annie. Even if you watch the first episode back from the wedding, there's a point where Annie sits next to Fantana and Fantana is looking at Nadia like, why is this bitch saying something to me? But she didn't open her mouth to actually, she's never given Annie the energy that I don't like you, come away. Nadia, on the other hand, she makes it very clear. That's my type of girl. And the thing is, Fantana can do it, but she does it to the people that she doesn't want any problems with. I.e., Annie can give it back. Louise cannot give it back, except for that dinner.
Yeah, but Joyce, when you saw that, did you think as a man, you shouldn't be, as a man, you can't be arguing for more?
No, he needed
unless
to.
That's your wife.
He needed to. Season 2, they should have just, at this point, the women were 5 minutes close to slapping him. Louise by nature is very calm and quiet and doesn't look for beef. The reason why that scene was so important is because he spent all of season 2 being bullied.
Okay.
Every time the girls would say, Louise, you did this, you did this, he would just sit there quietly twiddling his mother thumbs. That is the first time since Louise has come to our screens that I've seen him defend himself and read. He don't be reading. And that's why, if you notice in this season, all the girls knew that they can talk to him anyhow. All the girls, all the boys, everybody will just talk. Everybody talks to Louise anyhow. Because he does not defend himself. Anyways, Nadia, big congratulations. I'm giving Nadia MVP of this season. I am. I thought she was fabulous. I thought she was likable. I thought she looked good. We've spoken about the Netflix wig stylist. We're going to work on it. But everything else was giving. Attitude. I would have given it to, what's her name?
Who?
Kanafi?
Yeah.
What's her name? Please, God.
I'm sure it's Kelfi.
Please, what's her name? Somebody in the room that's supposed to have all the information.
There's two with a K. There's Kelfi and then there's Kanyai or Kenyai.
No, it's definitely
She's
Kelfi.
a friend. Kelfi then is Kelfi. The one you were speaking about earlier that was at the dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That came into the dinner late.
Yeah.
Do you think she looks a bit like Doja Cat?
Somebody said that she looks like...
Yeah, a bit.
She looks like her, innit?
No, I could get Doja Cat vibes from her. You see, I would have given her MVP if she did not let, and you don't know about this, but sorry, you're hearing it. If she did not let Zari draw her out in the last episode, I would have given it to her. This girl came in so demure, so classy, obviously been invited by Swanky. So demure. I was like, this girl's classy. She's well put together. She did that whole spiel where she was with Diamond and she was asking Diamond, oh, so what's you and Fantana? And he now came to come and say they are just and then Fantana came in. I don't know how many times Fantana needs to hear it before she gets into her head. Because I'm not going to lie, as I'm recapping the whole conversation, I'm pretty sure there's been 4 occasions where Diamond has said that him and this woman are not what they think they are. And by the end of the episode, they're kissing. I don't know. Guys, I'm going to do a part 2 of this and I'm going to upload it. I'm going to film this whole thing and I'm going to upload the second part of this debrief on Patreon. And it's for the bad boys and girls and for, if you are bad boys and girls and Hoochie Mama Tier, so the following day, Emmanuel, when can we drop this? Should we drop it on the Thursday?
The part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
See? Because I love you, I'm about to drop a part 2. And we haven't finished Swanky, we haven't finished Louise, we haven't finished, who else is there? Who else have we not spoke about?
Yeah, we ain't gone in on Louise properly.
Because, just don't. Everyone's feeling sorry for him and I couldn't understand as to why. Anyways.
I want to hear about the person who got the shut up ring. Who was that?
Patreon. Kaylee and Naked. That's another thing that I'm going to talk about. Guys, if you want to hear part 2, please join us on Patreon. I'm going to send the link below. But trust me, it's going to be as juicy as the first. And guys, for all you guys who are staying on YouTube, we will be back next week with another bad. Actually, no. Meet me on Patreon, man. Jesus Christ. I'll see you there, mate. Goodbye.